watching Arsenal-Everton on that Friday night, and a little tweet pops up from Daniel Ek, the man behind Spotify, to say that he wants to buy the club. He's an Arsenal fan. He's ready to buy the club, and he's enlisted the help of yourself, Dennis Bergkamp, and Patrick Vieira. So tell us about
first and foremost,
Daniel, and tell us about the bid.
I know a lot of people wanted to hear about it. It is true. Daniel is an Arsenal fan. He didn't say that for any publicity. He is an Arsenal fan for a very long time. He approached us. We listened to him. When we knew, first and foremost, that he wanted to involve the fans, and exactly what we talked about, we actually met the Arsenal supporters trust and told them what we wanted to do. Bring them back on board, being part of the meetings, knowing what's happening, because you need to put the DNA back into the club.
Having the golden share that you're talking about?
Yeah, the golden share that I'm talking about. But he wants to re-inject the Arsenal DNA, the identity that I think for me is long gone. You don't have Arsenal people there amongst the board sometimes that can maybe show the right direction. That's what Daniel wants to do. He already, I give you something, he already reached out. He already said himself that he put, the fund, collected the fund to make sure that he can put a good bid. Now, obviously, they need to listen and see what can they do. Will they accept? And as I said, but something that's very important about it is a lot of people have been screaming. Obviously, you said that they want the owner out. We are trying to offer a solution involving the fans and the DNA back of the club. So let's see where it's going to go, because at one point also it needs to be a discussion. But he reached out.
So bid has been made.
Reached out, yeah. I don't know how far they went into.
Not yet received or rejected.
Yeah.
Or acknowledged even, it seems, at this point. Do we know numbers?
I can
multiple billion, aren't we, at this point?
I don't have that type of money to talk about it. No, I cannot talk like that about how much it is. That's going to be in between Daniel and obviously the Kroenke family, if they're there to entertain obviously the bid.
Obviously, he's a music man. He's made his money, a lot of money through Spotify. What does he actually want to do with Arsenal, though? What are his ambitions for that football club?
First and foremost, what you can see as a marketing guy, you can see what he did with his company and how far he pushed it. But more importantly, he's a fan. He wants to make sure that the team can be what it used to be. Because at one point, let's all be honest, you're going to win or not win. Liverpool, it took Liverpool, I don't know how long to win a title. But along the way, they never lost their identity. Liverpool fans always come together, they always stick together, they're always strong together. I don't think that did happen with Arsenal, although we were not successful in the field. This is what he wants to bring. And this is what we want to bring, the identity and the DNA of the club back, and people that care about the club. Because like I said to you, again, I'm going to repeat myself, it's very true. If you had fans on the board, that would never have happened at Super League stands.
Thierry, you mentioned obviously yourself, Dennis Bergkamp, Patrick Vieira. I mean, have you actually spoken if this did happen? What type of role are you thinking? You're talking about bringing the Arsenal DNA, but you, Dennis, Patrick, you'd have to have some sort of role. What would that role be within the football club?
First and foremost, the takeover, Jimmy. It's going to be, I think, long and not easy if it has ever happened. One thing that I want to reiterate is that Daniel will not move away. He'll be there waiting to see if they want to sell, and there again with us. That's going to take a time.